Welcome everyone to the Red Lounge. Rick Redmond here, and we are now in the conference championship game for your Madden NFL 18 franchise of your Los Angeles Rams. So, coming off a pretty difficult game against a very experienced Atlanta Falcons team, the defending NFC champions, we were able to take them out last week in the score of 39-34 at home. If my voice sounds a little bit odd, I have like a really bad canker on my tongue, so it's going to sound a little bit odd. I might have to talk a little bit slower, but I'm going to power through this to get this video done for you guys. So, in the other divisional matchup, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Philadelphia Eagles. Whoever wins that matchup, we will be taking them on in the NFC Championship game. We actually, ironically, faced both these teams, and we beat both of them. The Seahawks one was pretty close when we played them, I think both times, and then the Eagles, I think it was a little bit close, but we handled them pretty well. So either way, both will probably be tough matchups, but I would say probably the Seahawks would be a little bit more tougher since they know us, we know them, we're division rivals. So let's go ahead and sim to next week and see who are we facing, and it is the Philadelphia Eagles. So they were able to defend off the Seahawks, and now we have a date with the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. We still got that home field advantage, so that could definitely help play into our favor in today's game. The battle of the quarterbacks, Carson Wentz versus Jared Goff, number 1 versus number 2 pick, should be an exciting one. And good news on the O-line for us, Andrew Whitworth, our starting left tackle, is back and returning for this week's game. So huge boost for us, especially with the Eagles pass rush, so we definitely going to need him to help us out. And just to give a little flashback to last time we played against them, so like I said, it wasn't like super close, but it did came down to, I think, a one-score game until I think like a pick 6 might have ended it. So that's why it looks like we won by 14. But we did outplay them in almost all the statistical categories. So let's see if we can replicate that effort here today. As you see how the matchups are in the other side of the bracket, we have the Steelers and the Patriots. So not too surprising on that end, as we see those two teams battling out for a Super Bowl berth as well. But here we go, today's action here at night in the LA Coliseum. Eagles, Rams. Eagles going with the all black unis. I believe we're going with the all white. See Carson Wentz getting ready to possibly play in his first Super Bowl, but the Rams, we got something up our sleeves, and we're gonna make sure that ain't gonna happen. So here we go, Eagles with the ball in the first possession, 3rd and 7 here. Wentz is going to throw, and tries to hit one of his targets, but it is deflected by one of our defenders, so we force him on a 3 and out. It's a great stuff by our defense to start off. Here we go, 2nd and 6 here. We get the ball, and look at this, Todd Gurley getting off to a pretty good start right there, getting that first down. 3rd and 9 though, Goff dropping back, look like he has to throw. Luckily that was not a fumble, but it was an incomplete pass, so we're going to have to give the ball right back to Philadelphia, as the former Ram Chris Long with the little stop effort right there. Now we have pinned the Eagles back all the way to their own red zone here, so now they have to try to see if they can get out of this. On 3rd and 2, LeGarrette Blount tries to get the first, but Alec Ogletree was all over that, as he's already got 3 tackles for the game. So now 4th down, Eagles decide to punt right here, and looked like the punter took a shot, and that could come back to haunt us. Looked like we're trying to block the punt, but instead we might have just took out the punter. And just like that, we get a roughing the kicker penalty on us. So the Eagles will get an automatic first down, continue to drive. So on the first play back after the penalty, Blount tries to run up the middle, only gets 1 yard. There was an injury timeout. We'll have to figure out who was the person that was injured. It might have been Ogletree. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. But 3rd down there, Eagles get that first down with Alshon Jeffrey there, and oh my goodness, it was Ogletree, and he is out for the game with a broken collarbone. So one of our best defensive players, starting middle linebacker Ogletree, is out. We'll see if that's going to come back to bite us in the butt later on. But on 3rd and 6 here, We gotta play without our leading middle linebacker as we get the sack here. It's Connor Barwin. What a season he's been having as he gets the sack and forces them to give the ball right back to us. So still 0-0 game. Towards the end of the first quarter here, play action. Goff's gonna find Robert Woods over the middle of the field. Big time pass play for a first down. 2nd and 4 here near midfield. Gurley's gonna find some room to run, gets the first down and more, and gets taken down, and possibly even more yards will get added on because there's a face mask on the Eagles. So tack on another 15 yards. So quite a few big penalties already to start off this game here, which is usually unlikely in our games. But here we go, 3rd and 9. Goff over the middle to Robert Woods. Woods almost gets the end zone, but gets stopped right at the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal next play. You know who we're going to hand it off to get us that end zone. It's Todd Gurley who goes in for a touchdown as the Rams go up 7-0. Fans are going nuts here for their first touchdown in the NFC Championship game, and possibly inching closer and closer to a Super Bowl berth as Gurley fighting his way through. So now on the ensuing kickoff. Oh boy, you know, why would we be showing kickoffs? I hope it's good, or I hope it's at least good news on our side, but it's not. Oh no, missed tackle. Breaks a tackle. Their kick returner going down the sideline. None of our defenders can catch up to him, and it's all the way for a touchdown. Holy moly, 96 yards off the kickoff. I don't even know who that guy is, but that wasn't even their initial kickoff return. I think Darren Sproles was their actual primary returner, but that's the secondary return guy. Going all the way in for a touchdown, but look at this here. First play right off the kickoff, we respond right back. Cooper Kupp down the middle of the field all the way for a touchdown. We respond right off the first play on the next possession. Goff fighting Kupp over the middle and using his speed to outrun the defenders for a 75-yard pass play. As you see in the replay, look at this play action. Fools pretty much almost all the Eagles defenders, which leaves Cooper Kupp wide open over the middle, and then it's just a foot race the rest of the way. So just like that, when it was already a tie game at 7 apiece, we get the lead right back and go up 14-7. So now Eagles with the ball right back. 1st and 10 on their next possession. Here, look, Eric Blunt down the left side. He's got room to run, and he finally gets taken down at our own 30-yard line. A 50-yard, or almost a 50-yard run right there. So now Eagles inside the Rams, our own Rams territory. 3rd and 13, Wentz throws, but to the flats to Sproles, but gets stopped, so they would have to settle for a field goal. So now it's a 4-point game. We have the ball right here with less than 5 minutes to play in the first half. Goff can't find anybody, so he decides to scramble and gets the first down. Play action here on the next play, 1st and 10. Oh, Goff gets sacked though. So that's the 2nd sack for the Eagles. So now in the next play, 2nd and 22. We got to get those yards back. Goff's going to find one-on-one matchup with Gerald Everett. And ooh, he almost could have gone for a touchdown if that wasn't for that shoestring tackle. But nonetheless, it's a 34-yard gain and a first down. So now inside Eagles territory in the red zone. Oh, over the middle. Trying to hit Robert Woods, but almost gets picked off instead. So 3rd and 5. Next play, and oh, another almost interception by Bradham this time. So that will settle us to kick a field goal right before the half, and we are going to go up by 1 touchdown, 17-10, heading into the second half. So Eagles keeping it close here. So Eagles with the ball to start off this 3rd quarter. Look at this, Carson Wentz scrambling, breaking a tackle. Somebody take this man down, and he finally does. Right at the 34-yard line, but there could be more yards intact as another face mask penalty. This time it's on us. So they're going to tack on another 15 yards right at the 14. So on the first play after the penalty, Wentz going to scramble to the right, but we are all over that as Mark Barron gets the sack. And oh, that's not good. That is not good. Wentz is holding his leg, his ankle, something around his foot area, and he is trying to get up from it, but that looks not too good. Wentz is standing on the sideline. Doesn't look like he needs to sit down or anything, but that means that Nick Foles, rather, the backup, the former Rams starting quarterback, has to take over. And on third down, we force him to throw an incomplete, so that we have to settle for a field goal. We'll have to see the injury update on Carson Wentz if he's going to be able to continue to play. But here we go on our possession of the ball. Todd Gurley finally gets one big run to go for him down on the left side of the field for a first down. 2nd and 9 here. Goff, dangerous throw, but makes a hell of a throw to get Gerald Everett for a first down. 2nd and 10 here at the 26. Carson, oh, I keep saying Carson. Jared is going to try to roll to his left, but gets sacked. So now we would have to settle for a field goal once again and only go up by 7. But Wentz now is finally back in play, and on third down, he makes a very odd throw. So I don't know if he's not fully healthy from that injury. We'll have to see if he's going to continue to play through it, but that was definitely not a great throw from him. Then once we get the ball right back, we take a sack once again. I think that's like 4 sacks for the Eagles. So on 3rd and 12 now, we got to convert to keep this drive going, and we do. Goff finds Sammy Watkins for a first down. I think that's his first catch too, possibly. First or second catch, one of the two. 3rd and 10 though, right at midfield. Ooh, almost picked off. So the Eagles now have a chance after that 3rd down missed opportunity for a chance to tie the game here with less than 5 to play. But Connor Barwin with another sack. Big plays from Connor. So on 3rd and 8 here, Wentz looking, trying to find somebody over the middle. Ooh, he tries to hit Alshon Jeffrey, but Trumaine Johnson all over that. Great defensive stop to give us the ball with less than 4 minutes to play. So we're just trying to run out the clock here, run it out with Todd as he gets almost a first down, but is short on 3rd and 1 now. He's got to get a first down here to keep this drive going, and he just does. He gets enough for the first, as the Eagles defense cannot contain him there. So here we go. Now it's another 3rd down. 3rd and 7 with about 2 minutes to play. If we get this, we could possibly end it. But we get sacked. We try to go for play action, try to go for the home run, but we get sacked. And now the Eagles have a chance with less than 2 minutes to play. Carson Wentz, we don't know how healthy he fully is. He's going to have to take this team down the whole field to tie this game. 2nd and 3. He gets sacked again. This time it's Connor Barwin once again. So on 4th and 14, Wentz is going to have to force a throw. And it's picked off by Trumaine Johnson. Johnson down the sideline, dances his way, and he's in for a touchdown. It's a pick 6, and that right there just sealed us a trip to the Super Bowl in Minnesota. Let's go. LA Rams are going to the Super Bowl as Trumaine Johnson is going to take us home off that pick. Wentz did not look like himself at all this last quarter, and it showed as Trumaine finishes it off for us. Eagles, though, trying to salvage what they can. Down 2 scores here with less than 20 seconds to play. No timeouts. Wentz is trying to throw it towards the end zone, and is picked off once again, this time by Maurice Alexander. And that's got to do it. The only thing left now is the victory formation. Here it is. Jared Goff takes the knee, and just like that, as the clock ticks away, 3, 2, 1, and that's gonna do it. The Los Angeles Rams are going to the Super Bowl. The last time we were at a Super Bowl was in 2001. So it's been a long time coming, but we are back. We are finally back to being a dominant force in the league. And now we are just one game away from the biggest accomplishment in the National Football League, and that's winning the Lombardi Trophy. Now the only thing left is to find out who we're going to play. I'm surprised there's no NFC Championship celebration, but that's alright. We'll hopefully see a bigger celebration once we win the Super Bowl, but we got to find out who we're playing next in the Super Bowl. So let's go ahead and take a look here, and oh, the Steelers, and possibly, I don't know if we call it an upset or not, but they beat the Patriots 20-17 in a battle of 2 well fought out AFC rivals, and it looks like Super Bowl 52 is gonna be between the LA Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This ought to be a good one and a fun, exciting one. I will try to hopefully get this video within sometime this week. I know I've been a little bit lagging on it, but I thank you guys for watching this week's episode, guys. Until next time, this is Rick Redmond signing out.